Good Saturday morning. Welcome into Wake Up Washington this morning. We have Mary Marshall right here. She's tracking both your forecast and what's going down in Florida. As we know, many of us have family and friends down there, and certainly thinking of all of those dealing with this massive storm right now.
And Makia, the biggest news this morning is that storm is taking a shift toward the east, so away from the Florida coastline, although Florida is still in the path of this storm. We've seen that turnaround starting last night, and we're still seeing it this morning. So let's take a look at what we've got right now. This is Hurricane Dorian. Category 4 storm still. The intensity was never the question. We always knew that this was going to be an absolute monster. It's the track of it that has been so tricky. 140 mile per hour winds, gusts up to 165 miles per hour. It's moving to the west-northwest at 12 miles per hour. Central pressure now down to 948 millibars. That is low. The lower you go into the 900s and the 800s, the stronger that storm is. And it could still even strengthen a little bit more before it approaches the northern Bahama Islands. Right now, it's 470 miles east of West Palm Beach, Florida. All right, big change this morning is in the track. We started to see this happening yesterday evening, and look at it. It continues to show a track where it would curve to the north rather than slamming into Florida. Now, Florida would still likely get some hurricane force winds, and this scenario is not a lock. It's just a change in the shift and in the pattern. As a result, the National Hurricane Center has also shifted the cone to the east a little bit in line with this new data that we're getting in. We still believe that it's going to impact the Bahama Islands, perhaps Grand Abaco Island and Freeport Sunday with 145 mile per hour winds. So still as a powerful Category 4 storm. With any luck, perhaps the center of that storm, the eye of it, could stay up to the north. Now, we can see that the cone of uncertainty even takes out parts of Florida. Remember, before, all of Florida was in it. So now the very eastern edge, still from Melbourne to Vero Beach down to Rivera Beach, could potentially still see some strong hurricane force winds, but the storm could very well just hug right along the coast. So this is something that we'll be watching these changes very carefully. Makia?